Wait, did you hear the latest about Vance? Buckle up, because this isn't your average political gossip. It's a full-blown White House-level drama that could rewrite everything you thought you knew about power, betrayal, and strategy. Imagine this: Vance's own wife, Usher, allegedly spilling secrets about Erika Kirk's hidden plan to climb straight into the nation's most powerful office. Sounds insane, right? But here's the kicker. People are saying this isn't just some harmless infatuation or friendly politics. No, according to whispers, Erika has been strategically maneuvering behind the scenes, timing public appearances, and even using grief as a weapon to position herself right next to JD, potentially setting the stage for a 2028 presidential run. Now, ask yourself, could this really be happening? Or is it just another over-the-top internet theory? And if it's true, what does it mean for Usher, for JD, and for the entire political landscape? Social media is exploding. TikTok clips slowed down frame by frame. Reddit's loose connecting dots nobody else noticed. Every hug, every glance, every perfectly timed smile is under scrutiny. Stick around, because what you're about to hear isn't just gossip. It's a masterclass in manipulation, ambition, and power, and trust me, you're going to want to see every detail. Hold onto your seats, because what we're about to uncover isn't just political gossip. It's a full-blown scandal that could rock the very foundations of Washington, D.C. Vance, rising star of conservative politics, has always been in the spotlight. But lately, it's not just his policies making headlines, it's his personal life. And trust me, things are getting messy. Big-time rumors have been swirling for months, and now insiders claim that Vance, JD's wife, is finally speaking out, or at least quietly revealing things to close friends that the public has never heard. And who's at the center of it all? None other than Erika Kirk, widow of political operative Charlie Kirk. But this isn't just a tragic widow story. People are saying Erika has been orchestrating a carefully planned move, positioning herself right next to JD, and using every public event to subtly assert influence. Think about it. A hug at a high-profile event here, a compliment about JD's steadiness there, all perfectly timed. Coincidence? Online sleuths don't think so. TikTok and Reddit threads are exploding, with every frame from every public appearance analyzed. Every glance, every touch, every smile is under a microscope. People are calling it a soft launch of a political and personal takeover, and it doesn't stop there. Sources allege that Erika has been strategically building her public persona for months. Interviews, charity events, social media appearances, all meticulously curated. Some posts are downright shocking. JD is the only man who reminds me of Charlie, she said publicly, and immediately, everyone's eyebrows shot up. Because, let's be honest, that's a loaded statement. Subtle, sure, but calculated? Absolutely. Meanwhile, Vance, who has always been described as calm, supportive, and private, is reportedly feeling the pressure. Close friends say she's been isolated, anxious, and trying to piece together what's really going on behind the cameras, and who could blame her? The public image of a perfect marriage is now being dissected, frame by frame, on social media. Every dinner appearance, every church outing, suddenly, these mundane moments are viewed as political chess moves. Now, let's rewind a bit. Remember when JD publicly talked about Usher's religious background? He mentioned that she didn't grow up Christian and hinted at hoping she might come to share his faith. On paper, it seemed innocent, but in the context of Erika's sudden visibility, people online are screaming, "Is this a narrative being set up?" Some conspiracy theorists even suggest that JD might eventually frame religion as the reason for marital separation, creating a convenient path to move closer to Erika without public backlash. It gets juicier. Erika's past isn't exactly squeaky clean. Remember Charlie Kirk's political controversies? Some say Erika handled those moments with savvy, crafting a public image that masked internal conflicts. And now, whispers suggest she's using that very skill set to position herself in the political spotlight, leveraging grief and media attention to her advantage. If that sounds cold, Welcome to Politics. And don't forget the timing. Charlie Kirk's memorial, high-profile events, sudden appearances alongside JD. All these seemingly random moments are being connected by online investigators. People are piecing together a timeline that makes it look like Erika's rise in visibility wasn't accidental at all. Every handshake, every shoulder touch, every word choice, analyzed and dissected. According to insiders, Yusha herself has started noticing these patterns, which makes the whole story even more tense. Fans are split. Some see Erika as a cunning opportunist, while others argue it's all speculation, and JD's marriage is simply going through normal ups and downs. But here's the kicker when you layer public events, social media posts, and insider whispers together. It starts looking like something much bigger than love or friendship is at play. And if you think it stops at social media rumors, think again. Some sources hint at strategic positioning for 2028, suggesting that Erika's every move might not just be about personal closeness, but political advantage. Could she be the future First Lady in the making? Some say the answer is probably yes, and the evidence is all in the timing and public appearances. So, let's recap. JD Vance, rising political star. Yusha Vance, supportive yet anxious wife. Erika Kirk, widow turned political player. The alleged soft launch of a romance. Carefully timed events. Online sleuths connecting dots. It's the perfect storm for a political scandal disguised as personal drama. And here's the part that really sets the internet on fire. Insiders claim that Yusha has seen messages, travel overlaps, and even subtle body language cues that make her increasingly convinced this isn't a coincidence. Every move Erika makes seems orchestrated, and every public hug suddenly feels like a calculated test of public perception. The drama is only getting started, because now JD's public statements about Yusha's faith, Erika's rising visibility, and the ongoing online investigations are creating a web so tangled, it's hard to tell who's really in control: JD, Yusha, Erika, or the internet itself. And right here, at the intersection of love, power, and politics, is where we end video, but don't relax yet. Because video is where things get even more explosive, with leaked insider reports, fake investigative findings, and public reactions that will make you question everything you thought you knew about this story. So here we are, diving deeper into the rabbit hole, and honestly, you won't believe what we've uncovered. According to insiders who clearly have nothing better to do than watch every move JD and Erika make, Erika Kirk's alleged plan is as meticulous as a Hollywood heist movie. We're talking timing down to the second, every appearance calculated, every public smile strategically delivered. It's almost impressive. If it weren't so scandalous, leaked reports, and I use that term loosely, suggest Erika has been mapping JD's daily schedule, public appearances, even vacations, all while maintaining the guise of a grieving widow. Friends close to the family have allegedly said that Erika has been always there, always helpful, always supportive, and always noticed by the cameras. And yes, the phrase always noticed by the cameras is exactly how social media is exploding right now. TikTok sleuths slowed down her gestures frame by frame, comparing them to every single hug, handshake, and shoulder touch she's given JD over the past 6 months. But it's not just body language. Public statements from Erika have been dissected endlessly. Remember when she said, "JD is the only man who reminds me of Charlie"? Well, insiders claimed that wasn't just a tribute to a late friend, it was a carefully worded message, planting the idea in everyone's head that JD possesses the qualities Erika values most, effectively priming the public for a potential partnership. Genius. Evil genius? You decide. And what about JD himself? While he maintains the public image of a devoted husband, his comments about Yusha's faith, repeatedly mentioning hope that she will convert, are being read as subtle signaling. People online are saying he's testing the waters, making religious differences a talking point, so that if things go south, he can spin it as a moral or spiritual necessity rather than scandal. And let's be honest, the timing is suspicious to say the least. Public reactions? Oh, they've gone nuclear. Reddit threads have exploded with speculation. Some claiming Erika is a modern-day political strategist disguised as a grieving widow, while Twitter, X users are dissecting every hug, handshake, and glance, labeling JD the unsuspecting pawn and Erika the master manipulator. Fans who follow Yusha's quiet online presence are expressing genuine concern, saying she seems isolated, anxious, and visibly drained, a stark contrast to Erika's media-ready, picture-perfect appearances. When an anonymous source allegedly told a journalist, it's like she's been there all along, quietly observing, learning his habits, and the public has no idea. This is not about friendship. This is about positioning for the biggest political stage in the country. And the details don't stop there. Some reports claim Erika's been involved in lavish charity events, fundraisers, and networking dinners, not just as a guest, but as the strategic centerpiece, ensuring JD is always in proximity, always seen, always connected. Online analysts are saying this isn't coincidence, it's calculated influence, almost like a political chess master moving pieces quietly while the world applauds her for grief and resilience. Meanwhile, Yusha's friends are allegedly scrambling to piece together messages and travel logs that indicate overlaps between JD and Erika's schedules. Supposedly, there are late-night texts, Instagram story likes, and casual mentions in public events that all paint a picture of coordination. Remember, these are unverified sources, but when you combine them with every suspicious hug, every compliment, every perfectly timed camera shot, it's enough to make social media lose its collective mind. And let's talk about the online hysteria. One viral TikTok claimed Erika's actions are a blueprint for political takeover via social manipulation. Another Reddit thread suggested that JD's subtle comments about Yusha's faith might be the beginning of a public narrative, justifying a potential split without scandal. Comments ranged from "this is straight out of a Netflix political thriller" to "I can't believe I'm invested in someone else's marriage drama more than my own life." Then there's the financial and lifestyle speculation. Anonymous insiders allege Erika has been living a meticulously curated life, always in the media, always perfectly styled, always ready for her close-up. Online investigators have pointed out luxury event photos, high-end outfits, and perfectly staged interactions with JD, all interpreted as image building for a potential White House run. Some fans even joke darkly, she's basically doing an 18-month campaign toward disguised as morning. And the timing is impeccable. From Charlie Kirk's memorial to major political events, Erika's visibility has grown steadily while Yusha's has diminished. Social media is framing it as the rise of Erika, with memes, reaction videos, and endless analysis. Even casual viewers who don't follow politics are suddenly obsessed because this story has everything: love, betrayal, grief, ambition, and of course, politics. So here's where things get really tangled. Is Erika's visibility really about politics? Is JD's public commentary about Yusha's faith a strategic setup? Or are these just coincidences amplified by social media hysteria? Fans aren't waiting for answers. They're connecting every dot themselves. And with every frame analyzed, every public smile scrutinized, the online theory grows. Erika Kirk might not just be close to JD Vance by chance. She might be engineering the next political power couple, and while the public debates rage, Yusha reportedly remains quiet, retreating from social appearances, all while witnessing this alleged slow burn strategy unfold in front of millions. Online sleuths are even claiming that JD's subtle gestures, lingering touches, quick glances are giving Erika just enough proximity to strengthen the narrative, all while keeping Yusha in the shadows. So buckle up, because video is where we go full scale. That's where the fallout, consequences, and hypothetical investigations come into play, the part where public outrage, potential legal implications, and political maneuvering collide in what could become the most sensational White House drama in recent history. And now, the story takes a turn from whispers and speculation to full-blown chaos because when social media, politics, and personal drama collide, the fallout is explosive. J.D. Vance's personal life is no longer just private whispers behind closed doors. Online investigators, Reddit sleuths, and TikTok commentators have collectively declared this a national intrigue scenario. Every frame, every smile, every strategically timed appearance is under scrutiny, and Yusha Vance, the allegedly sidelined wife, is being watched with almost as much intensity as JD himself. According to anonymous sources, Yusha has been quietly documenting Erika's movements for months, travel schedules, overlapping appearances. And mysterious messages have allegedly convinced her that Erika is orchestrating a full-scale political play. And let's be honest, the optics don't help. Erika is always perfectly styled, always media-ready, and always calm, while Yusha's appearances have dwindled. Her presence almost erased from the narrative, the public is noticing. And the speculation has reached a fever pitch. Now, throw in JD's comments about Yusha's faith. What once seemed like casual remarks now look like preemptive justification. Social media theorists are suggesting he could use religion, or lack thereof, as a moral cover to end the marriage. Some even point to the Pauline privilege, a little-known Catholic loophole that technically allows a Catholic to dissolve a marriage if the other partner isn't baptized and JD is Catholic. Yusha isn't coincidence. Online sleuths say no. Suddenly, every public statement, every slight emphasis, every carefully phrased comment is under the microscope. Meanwhile, Erika's rise hasn't gone unnoticed in political circles either. Alleged insiders claim she's been networking with key conservative strategists, positioning herself as a power player ready to step into a national role. The timing is impeccable. The widow of a political operative suddenly becomes the public face of compassion, loyalty, and strategic intelligence. Could she be angling for the ultimate political power move, a potential First Lady in a J.D. Vance White House? According to online chatter, many believe the answer is yes. Public reaction absolutely explosive. Memes are circulating depicting Erika as a mastermind pulling strings from behind the scenes. Reaction videos dissect every handshake, every hug, every sideways glance. One viral post put it bluntly, "This isn't grief. This is a political coup," and Yusha is sitting at home watching it unfold. Another said, "The 2028 campaign is starting right now, and it's hidden inside personal drama." Social media sentiment is split between outrage, fascination, and disbelief. Some users express sympathy for Yusha, saying she's been invisibly sidelined while the narrative of Erika and JD grows. Others argue that politics has always been about optics, strategy, and public perception, and this is just the ultimate case study. Legal and political analysts have also joined this speculation. Could there be government investigations if JD's personal maneuvering overlaps with campaign funds or ethical boundaries? Some theorists say yes, though as of now, nothing is confirmed. Still, the tension builds because every hypothetical legal probe adds another layer to the narrative, making it feel more like a political thriller than reality. And let's not forget the media. Every major outlet has picked up clips, slowed down interactions, and framed them in ways that amplify the drama. From the fateful hug at Oxford to Erika's perfectly timed comment about JD's qualities, journalists and commentators are asking the same question: is this personal, political, or both? And here's the punchline: no one knows for sure, but everyone is talking about it. Behind the scenes, insiders claim that advisors are already calculating damage control strategies. What happens if Yusha steps away, or if JD shifts his personal alliances? How do they maintain the image of a devoted family man while navigating public scrutiny and the looming 2028 campaign? According to social media analysts, this tension is exactly why the story has gone viral. It's a perfect storm of personal drama, political strategy, and public fascination. Meanwhile, online communities continue to speculate about long-term consequences. Could Yusha take legal action? Could JD face backlash for perceived opportunism? Could Erika's media savvy rise reshape the conservative power structure entirely? While we don't have concrete answers, the hypothetical scenarios are already spinning out of control. Every what if fuels discussion, reaction videos, and endless theory threads. And now, here's the most chilling part. Insiders claim that JD and Erika have already been spotted in situations suggesting close collaboration, whether at charity events, public speeches, or even casual dinners. Social media is dissecting every frame, questioning whether these interactions are friendly, strategic, or something more. The combination of secrecy, media strategy, and public perception makes it feel like we're watching a political chess game live, and every move could have massive consequences. So, here's where we leave it for now. The drama is intensifying, the stakes are enormous, and the story is evolving by the day. We have a potentially sidelined wife, a rising widow with ambition, a politically strategic husband, and a public that can't look away. The fallout could reshape the personal and political landscape entirely. What do you think will happen next? Will Yusha step away quietly? Will JD face a backlash? Or is Erika set to become the ultimate political power player? And most importantly, how much of this is calculated political theater, and how much is personal drama gone too far? Stick around because the story isn't over, and we'll continue to bring you every juicy detail. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to join the conversation. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Because when politics, power, and personal ambition collide, you can bet we'll be watching every single move before you go. Remember, this story isn't slowing down, and neither should you. JD Vance, Yusha, Erika Kirk, the drama, the politics, the secrets, it's all unfolding in real time. And Exclusive Exposed is here to bring you every shocking detail. What do you think? Is this a calculated power move or personal chaos spilling into politics? Drop your thoughts in the comments, share this video with friends, and hit subscribe so you never miss the latest twists. Turn on that notification bell because trust me, you'll want front row seats for what happens next.